Hello, welcome to ClearPlex video series. My name is Larry Neely and I'm one of the master installers for ClearPlex Incorporated. Today we will be demonstrating the installation of a ClearPlex protection skin, which is a pre-molded, pre-cut kit. We are here at EcoTint, our preferred vendor in Las Vegas, Nevada. In your shipping package is your ClearPlex protection skin inside the tube. On the tube it's labeled the roll number that this was produced from and car make, model, and year. As well will be your installation kit tools and your installation instructions. Included in your installation kit box are these tools. Here's your installation guide. These tools are listed on there so you can double check. You have your spray bottle. Inside of it is already included the shampoo. All you need to do is fill with water. You have your white scrub pad that will not harm the windshield. You have your ClearPlex blade, squeegee blade and squeegee handle. Your white hard card. Your neon stainless steel scraper. And your stainless steel razor knife similar to this. With pulling your ClearPlex protection skin out of the tube, it is wrapped in foam to protect it. How it's rolled is the liner side, the adhesive side that goes down on the windshield is on the inside of the roll. Let's get started on the installation process. One of the most important things is cleanliness of the windshield. Dirt is our enemy, especially being on the windshield where everybody looks through. Specks of dirt are much more noticeable than anywhere else in the car. A couple items that you will need that are not included in your installation kit is Bounty or the blue shop towels work well, although they still have a little bit of lint that could come off of them. Or a lint-free towel. These are very useful for cleaning and wiping down your tools as you're working along. On most Porsches, you are able to pull up the windshield wipers out of the way and they will not impede your process at all. On this particular Porsche, I went ahead and took them off. Many cars, other types of model cars, the arms will extend over and you will need to remove those so they are out of your way working. I am going to spray the slip solution. I'm even going to spray on top of the hood of the car and the whole windshield. I'm going to use my white scrub pad. And as I'm doing this, I am rubbing my fingers along the windshield to feel if there's any imperfections on the glass, any nicks that might be sticking up. I will want to pay attention to those and remove them. I also always make it a habit to wipe as far up as I think I need to on the car just to get any dirt along the sides. As we are installing the film, there's always a chance the film will touch and could grab dirt that's still sitting on the side of the car. I'm going to use my razor blade scraper, and just go right along. Straight up and down. Any stubborn bugs, any dirt or grime or any nicks, this will get it off. I am running the blade at a 45-degree angle. I'm just going to cover the whole windshield. Now that we've completed steps 1, 2, and 3 by cleaning the windshield, spraying our slip solutions, using our scraper razor blade along to look for any debris and knock off any particles that might get in the way, We're now on to step 4. So we're going to spray our slip solution again across the windshield. I have now employed my helper, Mike, the owner of EcoTint here in Las Vegas. He will give me assistance in getting the film. So we will lift the bottom, Mike, a little bit. And we will line up the top edges and the sides. Not worrying about the bottom yet. Go your way a little bit. Come down a little bit. There you go. Perfect. And you can, at this point, move with your hand. Any of the bubbles are on it to kind of get a good feel of how this is going to sit on your glass. The liner still on it, so that you see a lot of little bubbles. That is a non-concern. Those will squeegee out as you go along. So we're just moving our hand along. At this point also, we'll spray on top of the film. I will take my white hard card, and I can either use my lint-free cloth or I can use lint-free paper towel. I'm going to go along and make an X. I'll ask Mike to go that way. And what we are doing now, we just made an X to tack the film on the windshield. Mike is now demonstrating cutting. As you can see, the blade is, or the handle of the blade is fairly parallel with the windshield, and you do not turn the angle of the blade left or right. Keep it fairly straight. You're adding medium pressure and keep a smooth, steady pace. As you can see, Mike uses his other hand to help him feel where the rubber is to get as close as possible in this case. Now Mike has finished trimming the bottom edge of the film, about 1/8 of an inch. Actually, he's a little closer than that on here. All the way along the bottom, we've got 1/8 of an inch, top and bottom all the way around, so we are looking good. The film is sitting tight on the glass. You see little bubbles throughout. Those will all squeegee out. At this point, I will grab an edge, careful not to crease the film in any way. Lift the corner. I always work from the same side, from the driver's side. It's always good to work from the safe side. Carefully roll underneath your film. Do not jerk or bend the film as you will crease it. Roll it gently and lift it off. Make sure that you put it in a safe spot where it's not going to roll away from you and get damaged. At this point, we're going to clean very thoroughly all along the rubbers, siding, and on the bottom where it collects dirt. We're going to clean up top because we're now prepping for the final installation process. We want this windshield and any area around it to be as clean as possible. We do not want any dirt falling back on the glass as we're laying down the film. I'll even rub my rag right along the gutter area of the windshield. Make sure I'm getting any loose dirt, as you can see. Use my squeegee. Now for our final step of installation process, we are going to peel the liner off the film where the adhesive side is. We start by, again, our slip solution. You can never use too much slip solution, so be generous. Mike, the owner of Ricotin, is my helper. He's going to hold the film up. Very important that your hands are free of your grease. So we spray our hands down. So when we're touching the adhesive side of the film, I'm just spraying the back side. We've got a piece of the liner. As we're pulling it off, it will create static, so we spray as we're pulling the liner off. Now we'll walk the film around, and we always line up the top and the corner edges first without laying the bottom down. Or you can lay one whole side down and hold up the other opposite end. Pull your way a little bit. Hold it on the bottom. This way we still have some maneuverability. Okay, that looks perfect. Spray the top of the film with your slip solution. Mike will put his hands, just hold it. He doesn't want to move pressure left or right, just wants to hold it straight down so it doesn't move. I will use medium pressure up and down. I will overlap my strokes, and basically we're tacking the film without trying to move it. Mike is doing the exact same strokes I did on this side. Now I'll finish upwards, really overlapping your strokes. Make sure you get all the air bubbles out. If your blade does not move smoothly across the film, use your slip solution some more. That will help guide the blade across as to not stick or scratch the film. This blade, it works really well. Very difficult to actually scratch this film with this blade unless there's a defect in the blade itself or a dent in it. Now we will go across one last time, and we will really add some muscle into it. Now we really want to ensure that we're pushing all the moisture out as much as possible.
How do I delete people off my friends list? You just got to go all the way over to find the person and then click on either a triangle or square or something, and it says this, or block this person, you block them. Is it cussing at you?
No. Pauline's like freaking accepting people. I'm like, dude, no, sorry, it didn't happen.
Well, I run into some kids that think, I play zombies, they don't, I'll kick them. So I'll host my own game. Right. I'll kick them and then they'll say, yeah, a message or something, it's like, some ad or something. So I block them.
Perfect, thank you.
They can't send me nothing.
I heard that you can report
This.
Now that we have the film laid down, we've squeegeed it on, we've gotten all the moisture out, and so forth. Last step is to use your heat gun, or most people you'll just use your own hair dryer from home. With that, you'll use your hard card wrapped in either lint-free towel or paper towel, and you just want to go straight up, pushing down, add a little heat, get the moisture out of those edges. Go along the edge. This will help to get the edges down, or have that adhesive cured. If you have a little bubble, which you will have a couple, just go straight through them and push them down. We have two good ones down here on the bottom to show you. I'm going to take my card and go straight through the bubble, add a little heat. If it pops up again, do the same thing, add a little heat. I don't want to go sideways or across, as I might collect dirt. Straight through, add a little heat, straight down. We have now completed the install process on the Cayman. Usually wait at least 1 hour after you've installed that, allow the adhesive to start curing to the windshield. There will always be a little moisture. Usually we say for about a day, sometimes 2 days in colder climates. That'll eventually dissipate. As you can see, it looks fantastic.